Good morning. How we doing? We've got Norman, Dee Dee, Termican, Osirin. Hello. How we doing? We got Slam and Scott. Timothy's a lurkin. Thank you so much. You're a Brian Butts. Caddis, Ravenlord. Hello. How we all doing? We're gonna take one more day with Creepy Santa because I want him finished. So, this is where we ended yesterday. We already forgot about the goat. Yeah, let's get some goats in the chat. This is where we ended. We did some more gold. We started. These are horns, so I did look up his card deck yesterday, and these are horns. We did find out that he's got like teeth and stuff, but I think I'm gonna keep it. I think I like that it's a little bit more neutral. It kind of sets him apart as like the Santa vibe. So I think we're gonna keep it, but. Aw, Dex Bonus! Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. Hello, hello. How was your stream? Tell me all about it. What were you up to today? Welcome everybody. Hi, I'm Nikki. We do something a little different here. We paint miniatures. So I was just showing up my very... Salus has the right vibe there. I was showing off my very creepy Santa Claus from Kingdom Death. Lurker Jean, hello Salus. Is it Chiyoko? Hello. Tim Burma, hello, how we doing? Horton Justice, Forecast Gray, hello. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I paint miniatures here for board games, for D&D, for Warhammer. So I have a couple different Warhammer armies that I paint miniatures for. So this is actually for my Space Wolf army. This is a Gladiator Valiant that I've been working on. What else have we got that we can show? I've got a Lizard army. So these are the Seraphon for Age of Sigmar. Hey Barb, thank you. That looks sick. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, this is what we do here. I also love video gaming, but we mostly do some painting here. So welcome on in. Chris says, I would have expected more genitalia from Kingdom Death. Well, we're on the opposite end of the spectrum today with... Let me give him the spin before you decide here. We have a bag full of kiddos instead. This is very much Krampus Santa that we're working on today. So we're on the creepy end of the spectrum this time. Biblically accurate Santa. Yeah, what a lovely thing to raid into. I'm sorry, Dex Bonus, if that's not what you were expecting, but thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. What were you guys up to today? What were we playing? What were we doing? Tell me everything. I do lurk in Dex Bonus's stream when I can. Excuse me. I know with schedules I can't always make it, but I do like to lurk in there. Yes, from the Gambler's Chest expansion. Yeah, I have a very large Kingdom Death collection. I don't recognize this one. Yes, so this is from the very large Gambler's Chest expansion. So that came out a little bit ago. He's in it. That big gambler model is in it, hence the name for Gambler's Chest. There's a whole bunch of like narrative minis. Lego Fortnite. I downloaded that last night. Who else is playing Lego Fortnite? I may give that a try tonight if I've got some time. What does everyone think so far? Lego Brandon Minecrafty adventure thing. Yeah, it looks really fun. From what I've seen everyone talking about it. It seems to be really good. I'll be honest, I didn't think I was a Fortnite person. I'd never really downloaded it before. But like all the new stuff they're doing looks so good. Yeah, I know Dee Dee's been playing it. Oh, you haven't opened yours yet. You've got so many goodies ahead of you, Chris. You've got so many goodies to dive into. Sleeping Fossil also liking it. I'm glad. It's really cool to see how they're like making Fortnite like this hub of like all these other things to do. Because apparently there's Festival too, which I don't know anything about. I just like saw them talking about it, so I meant to get in there and just see like what everything is. But yeah, it's really cool that that's kind of what they've decided to do to kind of keep growing and keep doing new things. I think it looks like Lego Worlds. It's easy to play with friends. I think having a game like that that's easy to hop in. I mean, obviously being free, like why wouldn't you try it? I think something like that is so great to have. Well, yeah, welcome in everybody. If you're playing that or anyone else playing some other games, I've been playing, I'm finishing up Sea of Stars. So I kind of made it to the point where I got the RPG warning we love, where it's like, okay, you've got the final stuff. If there's anything else you want to wrap up, go ahead and do that. That's kind of the point I made to with Sea of Stars. Anyone else playing anything fun? Either Lego Fortnite or what other games we got. There's so much it's overwhelming. I understand that. Yeah. I took the thought, Chris, I'm like, okay, well, if I get to play, what do I need built? And I kind of took that direction. So I got the Crimson Crocodile together. He's up on my Instagram if you guys would like to see some of the other stuff I've been working on. He's on there. He needs a base, so he's not quite done yet. I built the next boss, and then now this guy is coming together. So I tried to kind of pick out the stuff where if I were to play, that would all be ready. Yeah, so like almost feels like a Valheim clone. I could see how you say that. I haven't played enough to be able to like compare crafting or anything like that. I feel like the Lego part of it makes it maybe feel a little more accessible, even though Valheim was, I thought, pretty easy to get into. So, I don't know, survival games are, I think, usually going to do well, right? I still haven't finished Fire Emblem Engage. I didn't pick up that one. I played 3 Houses, and that was so good that I probably should pick up Engage, because I had so much fun with it. But I decided to wait a bit. Yeah, Fire Emblem games are a good time. It looks like Little Nightmares in Elden Ring. I could, yep, definitely could see that, yep. Elden Ring. I am so ready for whenever they want to give us that DLC. I fell in love with that game so hard. That was my first Souls game, and then I decided, you know what, that was so fun, I should play the others. So I went back, and I've now finished 1 and 2 of Dark Souls. I've still got 3 ahead of me, and Demon Souls on the PS5. One day, eventually here, when I get the, when I'm feeling brave again. Give those a try. Anyone else playing anything good? What we got, chat? Fire Emblem Engage. Not sure if I would recommend it or not. Okay, there are things I like and a lot of annoyances. I heard that I guess, kind of the emphasis on the, like, character stuff that we really got in 3 Houses isn't really a thing in it, which, I don't know, I really enjoyed that part. Just part of why I kind of held off on it. But I do like the combat and stuff a lot. This is why people are nuts about Silksong. That's fine. No, I get it. It's just every announcement when Silksong. Just cool it. Just cool it. Hey, Z-Decker, welcome in. Hunt Showdown new season starts tomorrow. Let's go. I knew you mentioned you've been getting into that. That's exciting. What all do you get with new season? Is that a whole bunch of updates, or I don't know what they include with a new season. More game? Is this the day when I give Nintendo monies? 3 Houses was amazing. I mean, if you don't like character development, I guess. If that's not your jam, then okay. There's a lot of game in 3 Houses. It was very good. It was very good. I enjoyed it immensely. Get the Scraping Spear in Demon Souls. Showing this thing in PvP is often enough to make the invader flee. I hate PvP, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever happens, like, okay, just do it. Let's do it. Let's see. More grinding and poor story, though the ring mechanic is fun. I've been hunting for another Hollow Knight ever since finishing it, so I keep almost buying Tunic. I enjoyed Tunic. I don't know if it's quite what you're looking for. I don't know that would scratch the same. Yeah. Awakening is amazing. If you haven't played that, okay, maybe I'll throw that closer to the top of my list. I feel like I started that forever ago, and I just wasn't in, like, a Fire Emblem mood. Usually new seasonal perks to pick from and new weapons, map and weather changes. Exalted, welcome in. Oh, recommending Blasphemous. feel like that might be a little closer. Vegeta, thank you so much for that sub. Happy December. 16 months of support. Let's get you up on subscriber tree. Let's get you a Christmas ornament. Let's start with Happy Holidays. Since we're Happy Decembering. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. How are you today? I gotcha. Put you up there after stream. Thank you, thank you. Blasphemous was great. Yeah, Scott's played it too and enjoyed it. I still need to play it. I haven't played it yet. Isn't Hollow Knight just side-scrolling Dark Souls? I feel like Blasphemous might be closer to what you're looking for. As far as, one, gameplay style, two, I guess, overall feel of the game. Might be closer. Tired, but otherwise doing well. Thanks so much for coming to hobby with us. I appreciate it. Thank you again to everyone who came over with Dex Bonus. We are working on some Kingdom Death. So this is Atnas, who essentially, the best way I can sum it up, is kind of Krampus Santa Claus. So he's definitely a creepy mini. That's not your vibe, I totally get it. But we've been working on this guy. We started him last week, and I'm really trying to finish him up before the holidays. So putting some more highlights and things on him. Kind of working on, these are actually, I looked up the cards. These are actually, they call them horns, but like antlers. But, you know, creepified for Kingdom Death. We're just talking video games, so welcome everybody coming in. Maybe we'll get Silk Song before my retirement. Might have only played a few hours of Sekiro. There's another game with a female protag with side-scroller. Oh, I played it. Lily. Something Lily. Ender Lily? I played a little bit of it. Oh, not Ender Lilies. Okay, never mind. It was good. I enjoyed the little bit I played. Let's say it's more of a Metroidvania niche than a Souls-like. Yeah. With the traversal and stuff. You're looking for Metroidvania. But if you want the overall feel of it, then you're looking at something like Blasphemous. How about my PC and check Steam? Let's go old school, play Symphony of the Night. There you go. Can do that as well. I picked that up forever ago after watching it on Games Done Quick, and I still need to play it. I still need to play it. I'm so bad about that. I don't think they mean Celeste, but another excellent recommendation. I'll throw Celeste into the their recommendation pool. I don't think that's the one Scott means, but another very good game. We'll see what he comes back with. I'm curious now. Right, welcome in. How are you? Blowing all in. How we doing? We're working on more Creepy Santa today. Want to get him done for Christmas break. I never finished the Castlevania. I was playing. There you go. We are here to help. Remind you of that backlog. I'm going to ask chat and our friends at this morning. Anyone have any games we're wanting to play over the holidays? Because I'm finally going to start Cyberpunk. I didn't actually play it at launch. And now that it's gotten all the updates and patches and expansion, I'm ready to dive in. So that's my plan for Christmas break here. Anyone have games we're wanting to play? Still wish Fellseal had a follow-up game. Keeps ignoring all the other games in the same tactics realm. I haven't heard of Fellseal. Look that one up. I did play Celeste and it was good. Ender Lily looks great. I really enjoyed the bit that I played. I just, unfortunately, I get distracted and sometimes I don't finish games. That is, unfortunately, one I got distracted on. So I didn't finish it. But the bit I played was very good. Creepy Santa looking extra creepy today. It's fun. He just gets creepier as we go. That's half the fun, I think, of this mini. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll do a full spin here when I get the back finished up. basically doing like a targeted dry brush at this point, just picking out the higher points of the smoke. Because all we had was a base coat and a wash, so just trying to pull out some of the texture in the higher points here. So not a full dry brush, but basically the same idea. Just to pull out our highlights and kind of create our first layer. Essentially what we're doing. Let's see. Ooh, I'll finally have time for Breath of the Wild. I'm ashamed to say I have not had time yet. Nope, that's a lot of time. Those big games, you do have to kind of... I hate to say schedule them in, but kind of. Kind of want to make sure you've got the time to, like, really enjoy it, right? I do the same. I mean, that's why Cyberpunk's been waiting. I guess finishing Aria of Sorrow will be my goal. The death fight is no fun. Jazzy, welcome in. How are you? Let's see, Norman says, Falseal's a good one. Allows any character to become any class. Just gotta jump through some character progression hoops. And it's hard. It keeps the game balanced, so when you finally unlock some OP combos, they felt so good. I love that feeling. When it just, like, clicks like that. Finished Breath of the Wild a month after Tears of the Kingdom came out. Well, they're big games. Yeah, if you, I know I'm someone where if I've got a big game, I want to be able to sit and enjoy it and not get distracted and just kind of hate using the word, but just kind of binge through it a little bit. Just spend a lot of time getting lost in it. So I totally understand. Avian, welcome in. Oh, back to lurk. Okay. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. We're just talking video games. So gonna be Ganon, let's go. Or I could start Blasphemous. Then you could play Blasphemous too. Use, you know, a little Blasphemous as a warm-up. Go back to boss fight. Maybe? I don't know. Unless the controls are drastically different. Small Blasphemous as a treat. You didn't actually finish Celeste either. I mean, it sounds like we're helping you get this settled a little bit. I can't say shit. I haven't finished a few games either. I'm trying to be better about it. Because, like, I was really bad where I wouldn't finish, like, anything. I'm slowly going back and picking up some. I have found that when I'm really anxious, that's when I tend to drop stuff and not stick to it, so. Now that we're doing better, going back and picking stuff up, finishing stuff. Death's Gambit was another Sylvania I enjoyed. I need to play that as well. That is also in the old backlog. My finishing games front has gotten worse since I installed Chivalry 2 yesterday. Is that that's the one breaking breaking the system for you. No dog behind me. Let's take that. I guess. Try that. When is this finishing games? I thought we were also playing games. Life starts happening, new game comes out. I think that's why I like to just like take a weekend and like go through something. That like being able to take it start to end is really nice. Kind of be like, all right, I've done it. Like when the latest Yakuza game came out, it was really nice to just kind of play through that on my vacation. Now I'm ready for the next one. It's kind of nice to be like, all right, I'm done. Did all the things. We good now. Arm Sorrow has block, jump, reverse, for most games, and it screws me. I hate when you, like, jump in between games like that. I ran into that, I think, with Dark Souls. One of those, when I went back to another game. It's like, ah, crap, this is all backward. A little backward. Honor First, welcome in. How are ya? It's not even new games come out for me anymore. It's old game comes out to a ridiculous sale. Yeah. I have noticed, like, I keep wanting to go back to games that I missed, too. Like, the, Like a Dragon references Dragon Quest. I've never played a Dragon Quest game. So, like, I want to start one of those. It's just a series I missed. Like, my brother and I didn't play it growing up. So I've never played one. So that's on my list. So on top of all these new amazing games coming out, there are quite a few kind of older games that I just didn't play. I want to go back to. And where do I find the time? Doing the right things. 5 doggos for the crusade done today. We're on our first, always just eternally clipping doggos. Giving doggo haircuts. Moonscar. That's the one I was thinking of. Got so focused, not sure if it was mentioned. I remember that by the name. I'm trying to remember more of the... Like if I had seen a trailer or something. But there's another one you guys can look up. I feel like I should remember it, but I would have to see a trailer again. On our first, we were working on Creepy Santa some more today. Trying to get all of the... We did find out these are horns, or antlers. I'm gonna keep them like this. A lot of people have done the red like in the art, but I think this is how I want to go with it. I'm just gonna keep it. Means I have to do it over Christmas. There you go. Okay, if you guys want to check out Moonstars, there is the link. I do need to step away for just 1 second because my nose is being done. So let me go be gross off screen for just a second, and I will be right back. Be right back. Okay, sorry, I can breathe. Allergy season hitting hard. Looks good also. Have we now given you like 10 more games you want to play instead of finishing your games? I feel like this has backfired a bit. Has anyone else added to the old wish list? Yes. Glad we could help, right, chat? Glad we can help you find all these amazing games to play. We're all gonna have a very busy Christmas break here, playing all these new games. Allergy gang rep, it's so annoying. I think the worst part, where like some of you are like, she's got a problem. It's hard because like I have to lean down to to paint, which gravity, not our friend, when the nose is runny. So I gotta find a medicine that helps me more. This is annoying. Alright. The other thing we gotta figure out is there's like faces in the antlers. And I don't know if I just want to make them brighter to like pull them out, or if we actually go like skin color. I feel like skin color is gonna be way distracting. Maybe we just highlight, but that's kind of the last piece we need to figure out. What is everyone up to today? What do we got going on, chat? Today, I'm gonna work on this boy. I'm going to email out the photos for the blade card. And then I gotta figure out what we're working on tomorrow. I think we're at the point where I don't want to start too many new things before Christmas. So we've got the Chaos Knights, or we could potentially get some Seraphon ready. I wanted to play King of the Castle, but I have a hard cutoff tomorrow because I've got plans with my mommy. So I'm going to save that for a day where it's not as important, in case we want to go long and play more. We're going to figure out the last of Christmas stuff, because holy cow, it's almost Christmas time already. Kind of glad I've even been paying attention to what games we're talking about. And I think of one game I really want right now. What is that like? As someone who has a wish list of like a million billion games, what is that like? Hey Greenleaf, welcome in. Do you even do commissions? Yeah, we're working on our chaos stuff. What you up to? Is that like, do you even lift, bro? 9 Years of Shadow is another one. Brighter colors, more music focused. don't know that I know that one. Scott's just been collecting Metroidvanias under all of our noses. Slam, hello! Slam saved from another by a hard cutoff. Lucky. The next week, though, won't be so lucky. After that. It's anyone's game. Christmas, why didn't no one tell me? I'm here to help you. It's almost here. Whether we want it to be or not. It doesn't feel like it. I'm gonna be real. It partly just feels like fall here in Texas, so it's kind of hard to think of it as Christmas. Like, the leaves are changing, it's very pretty, but it doesn't feel like Christmas. It feels like Thanksgiving. Feels like we're a month behind. So many years of shadow, right? New Year promised to be massively unlucky for me, yeah. When we play King of the Castle again. I told Chad I would wait until you were back so that we could play. Just, you know, just in case. Redemption arc time here. Sly, welcome in. How are you? We are taking one more day on Creepy Santa before we return to Warhams. Because I want him done. I'm trying to be better about not starting a million billion projects at the same time. Or I'll go back on that thought. For the Seraphon, I need to finish these boys. I'm trying to figure out how I want to redo the skinks, the little riders on them, and like my skink on foot. Once I get that figured out, those will be done. So I think that's my other project here, end of the week. That also looks good. Looking at the screenshots, I'm reminded I never finished Ori and the Blind Forest. You know that has a sequel too, right? Just, you know, throwing it out there. But that also has a sequel, if you liked it. Feel like maybe I shouldn't have. Chat never have children. Looks like I'll be painting, undead stuff for the next 13 days. Do it up. Chat has spoken. I thought that would be a fun, like, small project, just to get some of that. I almost voted for the Little Dryads, but that didn't seem like a whole lot of fun for an in-between project. Undead stuff will be fun, Sly. I'm just gonna, like, actually dry brush the top of this. What have I done? I'm sorry, buds. Oh, I'm sorry. Mageson, hello, how are you? Yeah, that was already my plan. I'm one step ahead. Or you find some co-op games. You can play them together. Then you get mini butts time, you get game time. Finish games. You get some co-op in your life. You already took care of that. Chat says only video games. Only video games. I've got Sadie, and that's enough. He is enough child for me. Hey, Majestic, welcome in. We got more Creepy Santa. I really want to get him finished, so we're bringing him on for one more day. He's getting creepier and creepier. How are you? What you up to today? And are there any video games you're playing? We're talking video games as you come in. I only have the one. I've been working on making her love games. That's my only hope. He is gonna be well actualing us soon enough. Don't you worry. He's already on the Power Gamer app. Doing class right now. Video games I've been playing recently has been a game called Kenshi. I don't know that one. Look it up though. If you've got class, I won't bug you more. Otherwise, I want to hear about this game. Alright, I feel like let's do like one more little dry brush pass. We'll start to pick out all the teeth and stuff. I guess for the faces, we could just do the same we're doing for the teeth. That's another option, maybe. Kind of like the stone faces in the, like the bases. That could be an option. What am I looking for? Here we go. Kenchi's a mad game. I'll have to look this up. I'm not familiar with it. I guess I can ask Exalted. What type of game is that? I see people with 5 kids and it's what on earth? I don't know how, honestly, how anyone affords it. Like, I can fully admit kiddos are not for me. I know they are for others. I don't know how you afford that. So much money. So much money. Rose is planning a bro date with my friend who's been the one to drop the Gundam obsession on me. We head to the store and get some kits, and I'm gonna limit my buying to only 3. I need to chop this list of like 10 kits down. Good, I'm glad you guys are going. I know you've been fighting on whether you wanted to drive out there or not. I'm glad you've got company now to go together. Okay, adding the teeth is already making this way creepier. I found an edgy kit with a scythe and immediately added, do you have Death Scythe? Is that the one you're looking at? Painting-wise, I've developed a statue addiction, unfortunately, so I ordered another 170 mil statue to be printed. That's so cool. Love that. What is it of? I have to know. You don't mind me asking. It's an expansive sandbox management game. Okay, but there's so many options with it, it's overwhelming. That sounds pretty intimidating because I know that you like management games. So if you're saying it's overwhelming, that seems, yeah. Seems like it'd be pretty nuts. Well, cool. I hope you're enjoying it. Where does one order a 170 mil statue? Called Volendor the Entombed Giant King. Well, there you go, Butts. You can look that up and see where to order such thing. You know what? Maybe it's better. What, you don't want to add 10 statues to the 10 video games we just added to them? I don't understand, Butts. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? On top of the 10 Blood Bowl teams that Rat's trying to get you to get. Yep. What could go wrong? You could print your own. I think that's where I see a lot of them, are the 3D prints. People will just print the statues. I'm gonna try our color for the stone faces, too. If we don't like it, we'll come back. But for now, I just need them a color. The only way to find out is to try it and see if we like it. Let's do it. Iron-Blooded Orphans Grimoire Kit. Okay, I'll grab a pic. It has been a while since I have watched. I don't remember some of their names for the suits. It's originally 155. I had my friend scale it up to 170 to fit on a 75 mil base. Oh, if you guys want to see the kit there. To the unpainted Blood Bowl teams, unpainted Harlequin. I almost asked about the Harlequins, but I decided no, I wasn't gonna do that today. Now that you've mentioned it, though. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm glad you guys are enjoying Blood Bowl and that you guys get to play together. That's really cool. I recently got into Blood Bowl. They're trying hard to get me into a Beastman team. The Blood Bowl people are excellent at recruiting, I think is what I'm learning. They are not afraid to recruit for local leagues and tournaments and stuff. think that's what I'm learning. This one actually has a tongue coming out also, so I gotta figure that out. Since I don't have any of that. I guess we can do like the tentacle color. It's very creepy back here. There's just a lot to figure out. There's just a lot going on, you know? Big painty question. What you got? What can I help with? Or try to help with? While you're typing up your question, a reminder that we do have our YouTube channel where I am doing some tutorials, and I have a series called Mini Basics for those just getting started. I'm going to be recording a couple more videos end of this week, so if you guys want to join and check that out. We hit YouTube Partner, so thank you everyone who helped with that, but we are still really close to getting the ad share. So if you guys want to help us unlock the ad share over on YouTube, we are just under 200 hours away. Our hours kind of stalled out, and I'm not really sure if there's just drop off or what, but we're really close. If you want to help us out and roll some old videos, check out the new videos, all that good stuff, it is there. So I'm just going to throw that in there while you're typing up your question. It's because the team seems so much more manageable than an army. Until you end up with, yeah, like 10 teams. I ran into that with Malifaux butts. Just like, oh, well, I just need this to play, but all those other ones look really fun. Rats, welcome in. How are you? Just finished some teeny tiny rhinos for Legion Imperialis. They're so chibi cute. I love them. Teeny tiny instruments of war. The little tanks are so adorable. I can't stand it. That and the dreadnoughts. Like, I don't care about the infantry, but like all the little tanks and dreadnoughts, so cute. Welcome on in. What else you up to today? Dresser says, I base coated with a mixed darkened blue and tried to edge highlight with a purple, leaning toward lavender. I highlighted that with what I could describe as a blueberry yogurt mixed like mad. After I added the highlights, it muted all the colors. How could I make it more dynamic? Okay, darkened blue. Edge highlight with a purple. I highlight with blueberry yogurt mixed. Trying to imagine the colors you've got going on here. It may be, I don't know if this would be easier, but throwing it in the Discord may be a good shout too, just so we can see the colors. Because your colors will also dry, or sorry, they won't be quite as bright as they dry, so that's a part of it too. I think I would need to see it before I can, yeah, that might be easier. Might be easier to see what may be missing, quote, quote, or what you feel is missing. I guess if anyone else wants to take a look before end of stream to help, that will be there. But yeah, happy to help. I think I need to see it. Try to click a different video one of these days. Moonstone has been cozy a bit too much, I suppose. I need to get back. I need to throw it on my handheld. It was really cute. I just need to get back to it. We were talking backlog. I'm guilty of having like 10 of those cozy type games. And like, I know I'm not going to play all of them, so I need to figure out which ones I want. And are actually going to take the time to like go and play. Because they're really fun, I really enjoy them, but I don't normally like play them back to back. So I probably need to pick a couple and just play those. See what I think. Alright, let's get the... Okay, it looks like there's 2 tongues. I kinda wish there was more of the pink back here to kind of tie together. Autofire, hello! How are you today? We're back to work on Creepy Santa. What you up to? Hands are a little shaky. So do my highlights aren't super straight. Nope, you're good. Once you get the colors where you want them, then you can go back and clean up whatever you want. So you're all good. What is everyone else working on today? What projects have we got? Chat. Sly's gonna work on some undead, it sounds like. I think what I need to do after I email is get my gladiator clear-coded. think that's what I need to do, even if it's not the most fun thing on the old schedule. So I can get decals started and get my December challenge all wrapped up. Hey Nestor, welcome in. Awesome Santa model, thank you. I know he's a creepy one, but here's the full spin of him. So this is Atnas from Kingdom Death. Essentially think Krampus Santa. But we are trying to get all of the horns finished up today. I've got some more non-metallic work to do, and then there's the bag oh naughty children back here that we're trying to finish up as well. How are you? Is there anything you're working on, Nestor? December challenge is progressing. Let's go, Irabray. Here to hype you up. Let's go. Modifier says, I'm good. Creepy Santa's looking great. I'm gonna be finishing up my Cloudspire commission today. Let's go. Working on some personal stuff. What have you got lined up for you after? That's kind of what this guy turned into, was I finished the Blade Guard and was like, aha, my turn. I want to work on something. So I'm glad you get to. I feel like there's like eyeballs too, and I'm not really sure how I want to do that. I could match his eyeballs. We could go super creepy with it. Let's see. Let's see what we have in the undead box. 40 skeletons that need basing. I guess I'll start there. Easy one to finish. We love to see it. Those quick projects are great. You just knock it out. Let's see, I'm good. Trying to work through my backlog of various 40k armies. The progress is slow. You're among friends here. Welcome in. Which army are we focusing on? I have, for 40k, been working on my Space Wolves Gladiator. So that's my latest 40k project. So I was saying I need to clear coat. I'm going to put decals here on the sides, and maybe some up front, depending on... The Forge World decals are not like the gold is not super shiny, so I need to decide how much I want to put on. I wish they were a little brighter after they are applied. The other option is we paint over it, but like that seems to defeat the point. I wish they were a little brighter. My husband picked up a fishing goblin all from Rogue Hobbies a few months ago. I've been wanting to paint. It's so ugly, it's cute. They are little cuties. That'll be fun. Plus you can do, yeah, the bright colors if you want. Some fun colors. They are little cuties. But his eyeballs be like Bork, yep. I feel like we could use some more Bork eyeballs back here. Tiny googly eyes, there we go. All very good ideas. Yep. That's exactly what Creepy Santa needs. It's just more googly eyes. Yep. I think currently my main focus is Blood Raven Space Marines. Okay, or maybe Necrons. Both fun projects. Oh wait, we do have, there's another little fun over. Okay, good. I was afraid it would kind of look weird, but now we've got a few. I mean, it's still weird, don't get me wrong. It's still weird. Hey Lenny, welcome in. We're doing well, how are you? We are working a bit more on Creepy Santa. Trying to get at least this like smoky bit. We found out they are in fact antlers, so trying to get the antlers done. Just more and more creepy details as we dive in. Great. It's great. Alright, let's get trying to decide how I want to wash down the teeth. And the creepy faces, if we just do Seraphim or if we bring in some other colors we've been using. Let's do the brown that we did on the ropes and things. Let's kind of tie those together. Consistency. Let's see, what other hobby news do we have? We saw there is a Skaven star player for Blood Bowl that they're bringing back. So if you guys wanted to see him, he's up on the community page. I think we got more Old World rules. Is there anything today, chat? Any Warham's news? Oh, something Kill Team? With the box coming up, that makes sense. Who's going to be picking up, what's new in Kill Team and Salvation? There we go, for our Kill Team players. I know Avian offered to split the box. I think I'm just going to wait till the Scorpions are separate. I can't afford a big old box right now. I think I'm going to wait. I'm already seeing some Age of Sigmar 4th Ed. Skaven hoping. Sorry, my brain just short-circuited there. I also saw a rumor of Clan Eshin getting a pretty big rework. The rumor's been Skaven for starter box for a little while, so I don't know. I don't put a lot of stock in rumors, though they've been a lot more accurate here lately. But if Clan Eshin is finally getting some cool updates, I'm on board with that. They definitely need it. I'm a Clan Scryer girly, but the Eshin ratties need it pretty badly. Rats and starter, yes. I think that'd be a cool way to give them an update. They've been waiting forever. Those poor like gutter runners and stuff are rough. Biggest question of Skaven and 40k when? I've seen some kit bash. I actually have a Admech and Skaven kit bash that Massbait made for me. I think the Admech and Skaven are fun, especially if you are also a Clan Scryer girly, like I am. Some cool conversion opportunities. That's the word I'm trying to come up with. Rattling snipers, please. Yeah, the rumor was, I think it was like a master assassin, the gutter runners, the weapons teams, rat ogres, which definitely need it. I think the snipers, because those Jezzails are still resin. I think that was. If I'm missing something, feel free to hop in, chat. Those are kind of the main things I saw. I definitely need it. Get more of that stuff out of Finecast and Metal. Which, if we could, like, maybe not first wave, but, like, second wave, get the Acolytes in that Metal, that would be fantastic. I know they're not Eshin, but still. Please? Please? Doomill's already plastic. Tourists become a William-style meme. There's the Taurus Venator's existence vexes me. Try to make a Legion drop troops back in 8th Ed before Trota's out of this back then. Oh, okay. I don't know some of the finer points of all that, sorry, right? So he needs to make the Space Marines all like Doom Guy. I've seen some projects of it, yeah. Like a character or something. Seen some of those. I feel like I'm just missing a billion faces in the antlers here, but I'll just do them as we find them. Hey Tony, welcome in. How are you? Just read the GW Kill Team article, and they say no pushing people off the terrain into the Deadly Sea area, which would have been sweet. That would have been pretty cool. Just kick. Like every big bridge in a video game. You're just like, do I want to go up there? Oh no. I don't know. Spartan kicking everyone off the terrain. Alright, we need to do some more highlights over here. While all that dries. Yeah, I think the horns are coming together okay. It's not my favorite part of him I've painted, but I think it's gonna do just fine. It'll be alright. It's definitely not the focus of the model, so I'm not too worried about it. It's been a long time looking for this fits back in 8. They released it as a kit for Necromunda now. I don't think the Legion drop troops have updated rules, yeah, so they just repurpose. Move it to something that'll actually get onto the table. Makes sense, even if it's maybe not what you were hoping for. Makes sense. Alright. Definitely looking creepy. Also want my switch. One of those days where it's like just cold enough that I want something on, but I'm too hot with it fully on. I'm gonna ask chat, are there any models like that where you wish there was a kit for? Or maybe there was and there no longer is. Any of those models? I remember when the Tyranids were getting their stuff, people were hoping for like... Another Red Terror has like a fine cast, but like the Doom of Malantai or something like that. Or the Venator like Riot's got. Any of those models you wish there were? Feel like those that just kind of... Everyone ends up kit bashing at some point. Hadron from Darktide model would be sick. I kind of hope, because they did Titus from Space Marine, I hope they do more things like that. More kind of crossover minis with video game stuff. Obviously, a lot of it works the other way, right? Where we already have the model and now it's in the video game. But for like characters like that, I hope they continue to do some of that. There ever be a Sigmar model? What do we think? I think that's in the same kind of... Will we have the Emperor model? There is a Nagash after all? Yeah, do we think? It's a kind of a silly idea how I'd like to paint some space wolves. Should be back on my priority list. Paint them as Santa's army? You got Logan on his sled. It would be, I think, pretty easy. Already got him on his sled. Got Emperor as a big throne model, right? I also do that Blood Raven character, too. Angelos? He is a Forge World model, yeah. The somersaulting Terminator. I had plans, I had a list. I was gonna terrorize people with my nerdy Halo-themed armies, but the models just weren't out there. Hey, T-Terriers, welcome in. How are ya? We are working on... This is a Kingdom Death model. So this is... Atnas. He is Tank Krampus Santa. So his full title, and this is kind of the warning for those not interested. This is Atnas the Child Eater, which is some of the creepier details that I've got on the mini. We're trying to finish up kind of his antlers today, and then, yeah, get to work on the poor snacks. So we can get him finished up here before Christmas. Welcome on in, how are you? Emperor model when the final End in Death book comes out, you think? It'd be cool. I think even just as like a display project. Like, even if he doesn't have rules. Something for a collector would be neat. The child leader loves baby back ribs. Well, here I am, like, if it's not your jam, I get it. Chat's like, no. We good. Alright. Let's shade down the creepy tongues and stuff we got back here. We're going to use the same that we used on the tentacles back here, just to tie it all in together, keep it all consistent. Child eater, kiddo muncher, offspring snacker. All that and more is what we've got on the stream today. Yep. You know, I was really hesitant to bring it on Twitch, but you guys seem to be having fun with it, so I guess we're good. I guess we're good. Do you blend paints? What do you mean? I mean, I feel like my work shows that I blend paints. Do you mean mixed paints? We are blending in real time, yeah. Yeah. Mixing and blending, I do, depending on what I'm working on, I do a bit of a mixture. So I tend to kind of layer as I go. And then if I need to blend them together, I will do it kind of as a layer. Sometimes if I need to color match, that's when I tend to do the mixing. I use just water though, I don't use a medium, usually. The only time I will get the medium out, I usually actually use more of it for airbrushing. So getting a flow improver or something like that can help the paint stick together. But no, I usually just use water. So I'm using a little bit of water as we go. Hey, Mechanical Frog, this doesn't look like the sort of Santa that hands out candy canes. I mean, he does have a cane. I think that counts. How are you today? Welcome in. Straight, I just use tap water. Yeah. I've not had a problem with anything else. I know if you're using a wet palette, some people will mention doing like the distilled water. Just tap water. Hopping along, glad to hear it. Thanks for hopping on in. We are working on, yeah, Creepy Santa for one more day here. Try and get him finished up. Trying to get him finished before we take Christmas time off, so that's the plan. And if we can get him into the Kingdom Death newsletter, even a bigger bonus, so. For that to happen, he's got to be posted to socials here relatively soon. Relatively soon. Trying to broaden my toolbox. Gathering info helps a lot. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I'd recommend. A lot of blending is just learning paint consistency. So getting it thinned down to be able to blend it together. Wet blending is another thing you can look at. So while the paints are still wet, blending them together then. I tend to do that as like a base coat. Things like fur. That works really well. So that's something you can also throw in to look at. Yeah, I tend to do a lot of my work in layers. And then if I need to come back and blend it, I'll do it as a layer. So I hope that helps. I think they should do an Emperor model and rules. Sanguinius Emperor, all their allies attacking the Vengeful Spirit would be awesome mission. I'm sorry for the mess. Nope, you're good. I think it'd be interesting. I think it's hard. I mean, think armies on parade with all of that, right? That'd be pretty epic. You get those like narrative things. Hey, Space Rebel, welcome in. How are you? I don't discuss my setup here on stream. How are you today? We are working on, this is Atnas from Kingdom Death. Which is essentially Krampus Santa. It's the easiest way I can think to describe him. So here to, you know, nom on all the naughty children here before Christmas. I missed some of the tentacles in here because it's kind of hard to get to. So let me get that real quick. Does anyone else have any holiday projects? Something like Atnas? I would imagine other Christmas projects probably a little bit more bright and cheery, but anyone else working on anything for holidays? I'll let that dry. We'll do one little highlight here on the tongues and one more on the teeth and the faces. We do have some non-metallic I need to go back for, which I'm wondering if we should do that next. That's kind of the last bigger bit. The rest is pretty easy to get finished up. Just a matter of time at this point. All right. Go in with their highlight. Want to make sure you don't miss any of these tongues back here. They're this creepy. You want to make sure everyone sees them. All right. Work on the tentacles. You okay? There's work continuing to be work. Sound like you were having a not fun day. Nope. That's fair. I'm sorry, it's a not fun day. I have to pick, I guess, hair color for our poor kiddos back here. Hair showing. So I guess we should do that here in a moment. Lots of progress on December May. Let's go, Irabri. Except for the arm guns, the torso, missile pods on the top are done. Just need to wait for paint to dry. These bits are done. Awesome. Glad you're making good progress, Irabri. I feel like everyone's crushing the December challenge. Everyone else doing the December monster vehicle challenge. How are we feeling? It's really cool watching everyone kind of attack it here. We've got a few people already done. Mouse bait and slide done. I've got probably another session on mine. Finish up. This is panicking, make numbers in the last quarter. You know, instead of front loading the quarter. Yeah. Let's try and get it done at the end of the month. Yeah. I feel like maybe I should just go into sale. Because I would be the person to front load and then coast at the end of the month. Or like start setting up for the next one. Maybe I should go into sales. Just make a crap ton of money. I was grabbing, sorry, a fluorescent color to punch up red hair, yellow or orange. Extra points if it works for fire. Either would work. I think the orange might be a little easier to blend in. That makes sense. I think the yellow might take a look. You could still make it work because you would mix it in with your red. I feel like I would lean toward orange. See where that gets me. Get it out, Earbray. Have a good one. Congrats again on your December challenge progress. We'll see you later. Bye-bye for now. No specific hobby plan other than the war dogs. Nearly done the first. Probably do a year-end roundup of everything I've painted. I saw on socials people are starting to do the like art versus artist for like the last year. I think I need to start putting mine together. Hop in on that bandwagon. Plus it's just fun to see everything you've worked on for the year. Anyone else gonna do similar? Do a little recap for yourself? Orange with the very, very tips being yellow. So I want to say the best highlight colors have some fluorescent mixed in, which is interesting. It adds a lot more. So you keep the saturation, which is fun. And adds a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit more punch to your color. I know that's not a technical term, but Having that little bit of a tint of the fluorescent can be really good, yeah. Alright, going to do a little bit of a wash on everything we base coated earlier. To get these hands all blended in together. What we did before. What else have we got? Let's do a little bit more in here too. Alright, we've also got, I don't know if it's cloth, the kiddo's clothes. There's something kind of like in between them. I think we're just going to leave black for now. I don't want to introduce too many more colors, so I think we're just going to rock the black. Start to pick out all the little details mixed in this bag. There's also a mask on the bag, but I don't know what color that should be. Trying to think if there's something creepy we can turn that mask into, I guess. I'm not coming up with anything right off the bat. What fluorescents are you looking at, Butts? I know a few different brands have them now. I've got a Vallejo one I want to play with a little bit more. Decker gifted it to me, but I've got a very specific project in mind for it, so I've been holding it back a bit till I get to it. But it's a very pretty fluorescent blue. To go pick up dry cleaning. The art store is right there. Gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. Golden have their green and blue. Okay. I've not used a lot of their stuff. I know Bill likes to use a lot of it. I have not myself. Come in with hair. At this point, we're going to be picking out a lot of the details back here. Use some, I guess, dirty blonde, some brunette. All the different hair colors. I'll do the streamer thing while we're here. Tomorrow, we're going to be over on YouTube, if you want to check that out. I'm not sure what we will have just yet. I think it'll either be Chaos Knights or I have some Croxagores that I want to do another Pokemon scheme on. If I get them airbrushed today, then maybe what we're working on. But it'll be Warhammer of some sort. So if you guys want to come join us for a YouTube stream while we try and get those last watch hours, that'll be tomorrow. This week, I'm going to be recording the mini exchange showcase. So that will also be up on YouTube here soon. And I think I'm going to do a video on paints, because that's kind of another question I get a whole bunch is what paints am I using? Kind of go over some of the pros and cons of those. So I think I will also record that here this week. So there's that. I'll also throw in the Discord if anyone wants to come hang out in between streams, and then socials if you want to see my other projects. That says about the golden. I have a set of their high flow base colors for a steel, so I've been trying to play with them. It's a different beast than hobby paint. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've not messed with them myself, but I've heard some people really seem to like working with them. Hey, KT, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? We had a very fun raid today, so we got some new friends with us. How are you? Pretty much. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Working on some blood letters. How are those coming along? We're good here. We're trying to finish up Creepy Santa today. we'll get close and then I will kind of finish him up as I do basing. He's not too far off. We're definitely getting down to the smaller stuff I'll just kind of keep working on until I'm tired of it. You have trouble hiding metallics. I never know how to do it. What do you do currently for metallics? I can say, if you're working with metallics, on my YouTube, I have a video for my gold. I don't know if that would help, but if you'd like to check that out, my gold recipe, my workup is on there. You can kind of see how I work that up. If it doesn't, if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to check that out, that is there. I will probably do a silver at some point too, because it's a good one to have. Apply coat, wash, apply more in tiny bits. It sounds like you're doing the right things. I wonder if it's maybe a placement thing. So yeah, if you do, check it out, and you have any other questions, let me know. Happy to help. But it may be a placement if it doesn't quite look right. Hey, Hellchild, welcome in. That looks awesome. I wouldn't know where to start. Yeah, these big models can be intimidating. I will say that. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. For me, because I airbrush so much, I try to pick the big thing that the airbrush is going to help me speed up. So for him, it was the red cloak. As you can see how much getting that cloak done helps. But with big projects, this or like Sigmar 40K centerpieces, taking something a kind of a piece or a step at a time is a good way to go. Pick out something specifically to finish up, whether that's the coat, a weapon for like 40K, skin tones. Picking out something like that, a smaller project, and going from there is the best advice I can give. How are you today? Welcome in. Damage Carbine, thank you for the lurk. I hope you're having a good day. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Playing a full send mindset is fun. If it looks bad, just paint over. Yep. Yep. I think a lot of people get caught up when they don't know exactly how something should look. So just try it. And then if you don't like it, paint over it. You don't know you won't like it until you try it. So hop on in. Hop on in. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with a miniature you never paint. Alright, just finishing up the little skulls and faces here on in the antlers. Kind of like we were talking for a big project. Just crossing this off the list. Now these are done. I don't have to worry about them. Unless we find more, which could be the case. Because there's a lot of them. But even if we do, we now know how to make a match. No longer a problem. That pretty much describes my entire collection. Hop on in. Or you mean not painted? No, I think a lot of people get stuck on that. I myself have, so I'm speaking of some miniatures I have as well. Sometimes it's better to just sit and start throwing paint at it. See if you like or don't like what you've got in mind. And then go from there. If you don't like it, now you know. Try something else. If you do like it and you surprise yourself, keep rocking it. Alright, for the cane, I think I've decided it does have sculpted stripes, and I've seen some people do candy cane. I'm not feeling it, so I'm just going to go ahead and highlight the sections and then call it good. I will focus more on the non-metallic for it than anything else. I have a fabulous collection of cleaned and primed minis. I love that. Honestly, a lot of my Kingdom Death is the same, Chris. I like build it to play. Or like I have these plans to paint it and then it just doesn't quite happen. I'm trying to be better about it, but I think that's the most that I have built and not painted is Kingdom Death. That and just the sheer amount of stuff. That doesn't help. Sorry, I'm trying to find the best angle for these. Let's also get a nicer brush. So I just dilute entire paint pots. I accurately dip them until it looks cool. That is a method. Yep. Yep. Do the old quick shade method. Just dip and spin. Certainly a method. Alright, so I'm just highlighting along the top edge, these sculpted sections. I can clean it up a bit later, so I'm not super worried about it. Just don't want it to be flat black all the way across. Need some highlights. It's like dropping Joker in a vat of acid. That's my paint style. I like it. Alright. Try and get the front here so it wraps around a bit. It do feel a little boring, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna go. Just wasn't feeling the candy cane. I'll let others do that. We'll stick with this. Make a cage for the model for more immersion. There's that. We've got more of the skulls on the bag to do. We've got the rest of the kiddos to finish. I have fuzz in my mouth. It's making me crazy. And then some more non-metallic work to do. Trying to decide which one of those I want to start with. Let's do a little non-metallic work. Let's do that. I guess, does anyone else have any hobby questions? This would be a good time. It's a little quieter here. Anyone working on something and have questions that we can maybe help with? How to miniature. You pick something big and then you shrink ray. That's how you miniature. Easy peasy. Next question. Next question. I guess I mentioned that I'm gonna go over to my mom's tomorrow to finish up Christmas stuff. Everyone else feeling good for Christmas? Everyone got your shopping done? What you want to do? Think I'm good. I'm gonna double check one more time tonight. I think we're at the point with shipping where if I need anything else, I may be out of luck, but I'm gonna double check things tonight, I think. Yeah, we feeling good? Hey, gotta be on one. Some US paint brands for mixing colors. So any of them will mix well. I really love Vallejo, and I use Vallejo for a lot of my painting. I'm using Vallejo right now. I also really like Reaper. Reaper is made here in Texas. It is a bit thinner, so if you're doing layering and glazing, it's already a bit thinner and easier to mix and to thin. Except yours. I hate to meme a little bit, but that wouldn't be the paint. Another paint brand I will recommend is Monument Hobbies or Pro Acryl. Those have some really nice colors. Easy to mix, like the Vallejo and the Citadel. But yeah, I guess what are you finding when you're mixing? What's happening? That is, feel like that's a technique question and not a paint question, if that makes sense. Ugh. Actually dying. Yeah, what have you got so far, Gumbian? What can we figure out here? I have 5 Reapers and like 5 Citadel light colors. Yeah, I guess, and this may be easier in the Discord if you've got a photo. So I'll throw that out there too. So what are we trying to do here? Is it okay to take Gablet Warrior? Cut the arms with guns, add all extra guns for a single model for maximum DACA? Absolutely. In fact, the orcs encourage it. Always more DACA. That's I think the most Warhammer answer I can give you. It's always more DACA. Hey Dax, welcome in. Thank you so much. Here, let me give you a full spin here. This is Atnas from Kingdom Death. He is essentially, think Krampus Santa Claus. So his full title is Atnas the Child Eater. And we are just going ham on all of the creepy details. So that's what I've got. How are you today? Is there anything you're working on? We're coming down. We've got a little bit more non-metallic I need to start and kind of finish all that up. But yeah, we're getting down to some of the smaller stuff, and then I've got to start his base later today. But welcome on in. We're happy to have you. Having trouble getting dark colors without mixing black. Okay, so if we're mixing to a darker color, some of the other colors you can consider, and I'll use him as an example. Using something like a dark blue. So this is actually Prussian blue. Can work. Mixing in a purple. Mixing in a darker color of your base color can work. So depending on the color you're starting with, you've got a few options without going just directly to black. Dark brown. Using some of those dark colors that aren't necessarily black can go a long way. Mythalion coming in to reiterate, needs more DACA. How are you? Welcome in. I mean, I figured all the tentacle arms would be a lot of DACA, but maybe we need more. What you up to today? Hey, it's Brenna Bells. Welcome in. How are you today? Anna Panda, hello. How are you? Developed a sickness over the day yesterday. You fully blame William? I do too now. I'm on board with this. How are you? I want to buy some paint, so avoid buying a 24 color bundle, so look into those. I think, yeah, looking at your project and knowing where you're going to be shading down, highlighting up, and getting some colors to go with that would be good. So if you're working with a, let's say a blue, yeah, getting either a darker blue that you can work on, so you're staying in the same color, or something like a dark purple, something like that you can kind of mix in and be a good way to go. And then there's always the standard black is also there. But by mixing in a dark color, you keep some of the saturation. It sounds like that's what you're trying to do. I'm laying in bed wanting to sleep, so I saw I'm getting a COVID test since ours expired. Best of luck, Panda. Hope you're feeling better soon. Guessing, from travel, that didn't help, right? Airplanes and all that. We're working on more Creepy Santa. Trying to finish up our last little details and things today. Gonna start his base later today. Gonna keep that super simple. Just be some snow. Ah, Scorpion, thank you so much for that sub. For 3 months of support, let's get you a Christmas ornament. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you, thank you. Hoot, welcome in. It's going well. How are you? Let's get you a Santa hat to go with Creepy Santa. Let's do that. All right. Scorpion. Get the number right. 9977. Thank you so much. I'll get you up on our subscriber tree here after the stream. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for the support. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't put my sub goal back up. Bad streamer. I have to, I take it down for YouTube, and I forget to put it up sometimes. Who says I have Blood Knights and Skellies to build, and I don't wanna. How about small goal? Is there something you want to tackle today? Maybe a few Skellies, for example. One of our travel companions got sick on Thursday, Friday, the vacay. Thankfully, she didn't have COVID, so I don't think it is. Just want to rule it out. That's a good idea, yeah. Just in casies. I hope you're both feeling better here soon. No fun when that comes back home from vacation with you. Hope you feel better. Small goal, like half a Skelly? How about one full Skelly? Can we do that today, Hoot? I'm gonna put my goals back because it's bothering me. Okay. I'm asking a lot. You don't have to listen to me. I just think that would be a good thing to do. You don't have to listen to me. Most of you don't listen to me, so. Most of you don't. I got my Tolgar split eye yesterday and built that. That's a cool mini. I know, when it first came out, I was kind of like, eh. But I think mixing up some of the, That's the Slaves to Darkness guy, right? And mix in some characters like that's cool. I just want to say Nikki's non-metallic gold, not Nikki's super gold. Non-metallic is definitely something I'm still practicing, trying to get, I guess, my style of it nailed down. We still practicing. My non-metallic is okay. I still got a long way to go. I don't get to practice as much as some other stuff, so we're getting there. Looks really good, thank you, Termican. That's sweet. We'll get there one day. We're just not quite there yet. But we gotta practice more to get there, so. So here we are. Oh, more Dark Oaths. Yeah, Slaves of Darkness. They've got some cool stuff. I like that they keep getting, like, war bands and stuff. As a way to, like, mix up the Slaves of Darkness stuff. Gonna go back to sleep. Sounds good, Panda. Yeah, get all the rest. Lots of, make sure you hydrate. All that good stuff. We'll see you later. Bye-byes for now. Rest up. See, Scorpion started the Knight's Army over the weekend with the Cerastus Castigator. Done some small conversions to magnetize them. Kind of a pain. I think for things that big, though, worth it. That's awesome, Scorpion. How exciting. I hope that all that work will be worth it at the end here. It just, yeah, it is kind of a pain in the moment. So I understand that. But gonna look so sick. I've been practicing a lot of stuff with my friend's Hero Forge mini, up to 12 hours so far for the 60 mil. Those bigger projects like that are so good for that, because you get more room to play with textures and more room to blend colors, things like that. Like something like this is great, because I've got working on skin tones, I'm working on hair, working on cloth, working on non-metallic. So yeah, something larger like that is really, really good to practice on. Glad you've got a project like that. I guess does anyone else have a larger kind of model like that we're trying new stuff on? What's a technique everyone wishes they could, you know, work on, maybe get a little better at. Mine is the non-metallic, for sure. Anyone else have something you're messing with, you want to play with? I made an entire army of marauders like the old Norse lore. I'd be all over it. That would be cool. That would be pretty cool. Hey, Walshmobile. Welcome in. How are you? Definitely not metallic. I think especially like steel. I feel like gold is a little easier. Steel is very difficult, just with getting the reflections and everything. How are you? Is there anything you are working on right now? What projects have we got? Yeah, steel, like silver. I feel like those are very difficult. And I definitely need more practice. A technique I'd like to be Jedi mind trick and get people to build my stuff. You keep working on it, Hoot. Keep working on it. Always trying new stuff is good. So basically becoming better. Yes, that's right. Gotta hop in and try the new stuff. Not really a technique, but more strategy. High-end speed painting. People doing good paint, looking paint jobs. No time flat is nuts. Having a strategy. Mine, and I still think I can get quicker. Having like an airbrush routine kind of down. Contrast paints can be a good way to do it for a tournament or something. Doing contrast and coming back over it. A lot of that too, what I found with commission work is like just having your color combos already down. So like you know what works. It's just a matter of doing it. It's huge. So like when I'm knocking out some of the army commissions, it's usually because I already know what I'm doing. It's just a matter of doing it. Blending's always been a toughie for me. Improving over time is to do more capes and stuff, but never looks as good as I hope. Same with the power-up and effects. Why do people lick their brush? Maybe that's why my lines aren't as straight, because it brings it back to a tip really quickly. So whenever I see mine's kind of flaying like that, just quick like that, brings it right back to a tip. Some people really don't like it. I just kind of started the habit, and I keep doing it, so. But that's all I'm doing when you see me do that. The Jedi mind trick is called give Nikki money and trick her into painting your army. Yeah. Yeah. I like money. And I like painting. And if you like painted armies, we could come to an agreement. We could, in fact, come to an agreement. If anyone is interested, I'll do the thing since Ravenlord set me up here. I will be taking on new projects next year, so kind of late winter, early spring. I will be looking at new projects. So I do have my waitlist, which I do have a couple more people on that. If you'd like to join, there is the website. You do exclamation website to get there. But yeah, looking into spring. We're booked through winter. But after that, happy to look at projects. I can say I will be prioritizing character projects. I've got several armies already lined up, so. But characters, happy to fit a few of those in between armies. Alright, we've got a little bit of fur cleanup, and I think it was because I was trying to decide what we were doing here. So let's get some of those colors out. The commissions make you do stuff you're experienced with, so I'm glad you get to make something new. That's a lot of it, Termican, is I stick to the things I know are going to work for commissions. So on my stuff, I try to flex and try and like get better at the things that I'm not as great at. That's my practice time, is my own stuff. That's what I'm here for, setting up segues. I appreciate it. Thank you. The market for painting armies is pretty lucrative. No. No. No, not really, no. It is gonna go business speak here for a little bit. You're a luxury purchase on top of a luxury purchase. So on top of someone having to afford the army, you're then finding a client that can afford the painting on top of that. So it's a very different, because some people only do display work. Some people do more army work. I am fortunate in that I get to do a mix of both. But yeah, especially when the economy is rough like it is right now, it can be a little scary. I think that's just another layer of hands. In between there are sections here, and they're smooth like the skin tones. I'm trying to decide if it needs to be fur. I'm going to go skin and just leave it shaded. What you're saying is your client list doubles as a list of heist targets if the economy dips too much. It can be a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. When buying power goes down, it's a little scary if you are someone relying on a luxury thing. But that's why, at least we do, a couple different income sources. So that's why we're trying to get the YouTube stuff up. That's why we're trying to get a few other things in place. So thank you to everyone who's been rolling the VODs. That is why we're kind of doing it. You definitely want multiple streams of income, just in casesies. So thank you everyone who's helping. Scott's got OnlyFans, yeah, like you gotta have your diverse income streams. We didn't mean that GW delivered Warhammer products in a Mark truck. Definitely be a criminal for that. But yeah, it's something to think about if it's something you're ever interested in. Okay. Get in their chat. He's definitely starting to feel a little bit more tedious today, which is good. It means we're getting there. Getting closer, and it's more nitpicky stuff I'm working on, but also I'm slowing down a bit. Also, we're slowing down a bit. I think what else is going on this week? Anyone watching anything good? I am, for our new friends, I am in the middle of a One Piece watch. I've never really watched it before. We started it like forever ago to try it, and we didn't stick with it. I'm coming back to watch One Piece, which is the fan-edited version that removes a lot of the filler and stuff. And I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I am in the Alabasta arc right now. So episode 120-ish, I think it said. But enjoying the heck out of that. Anyone else watch anything good? That and Slam and I are still watching X-Files. I think the plan is to watch a few more episodes tonight. See what Mulder can get himself into. He's just our strange little boy. Getting into stuff. Licking everything. He's just a little weirdo. Watching Winchesters with my friend. He's a great fan of Supernatural. Very nice. Scott watched all of Supernatural. I did not hop in for that. No, he enjoyed it. All million, billion episodes of it. All these very long series we're watching. It's so many. How many did it end up being? Like 12, right? More? 15, okay. That's a lot. Normally, I would say I'm out, but, you know, I've committed now to X-Files and One Piece, so I can't say that anymore. Can't say that anymore. Overarching story was good, but I preferred the Monster of the Week episodes. Oh, so it's similar to X-Files then. I haven't actually watched any of it. Interesting. Okay. My ex-girlfriend dragged me to watching Supernatural, so I saw them all. No, I know people really loved it. I just didn't get into it. I don't even think I knew about it until it was pretty late into it. Okay, I think I'm gonna have some of the hair kind of coming onto it. Similar format? Okay, that's cool. Need to get back to watching Monarch. I watched the first 2 seasons and enjoyed them, but I haven't gone back yet, as well as For All Mankind. I'm just getting tired of holding this guy, if I'm honest. Because he's not on a base, and he's pretty large. It's kind of difficult to hold for an extended period of time. It was fun that I did an episode in a local city, but the location was like an abandoned house in the woods, not middle suburbia. Just gonna blend some of this hair. Like it's peeking out from the hair. Is the goal here. I recommend watching Cabinet of Curiosity. Oh, you guys have mentioned that. I need to. I think we said that was Netflix, which I don't have. So I'd have to find that somewhere. I still need to watch the new Castlevania. I keep forgetting it. Which is weird considering how much I love the old Castlevanias. It's kind of weird that I keep forgetting. I feel like I haven't seen anyone talk about it. I also have some leftover taco fixins for lunch, so that's nice. Yum. That was the other thing I did last night. So I started pinning a whole bunch of recipes for my carb cut here in January. It's a lot of Tex-Mex. It's so easy. Just some fajita seasoning, meat, peppers. Easy. Eat until you're tired of it. Add in some beans and cauliflower rice. That's kind of a bulk of my planning right now. Lettuce gone. Taco salad dreams abandoned. I'm sorry. Wasted mine. Do you want a Kit Kat this morning? Oh, we sit here and talk about healthy food. Do you want a Kit Kat? I don't know what else we have left that is the same that we could do together. That matcha one, though, was so freaking good. Yes, they're the perfect amount of nut. Yeah, just a little treat. Take a break, have a Kit Kat. I think it was a good time for a Kit Kat. Alright, chat. For those who've not been here for the previous. Wasted Mind very kindly gifted some Kit Kats off my throne, which is my wish list. So I got a big box of the Japanese fun Kit Kat flavors. Which, honestly, the one on top is the one I'm kind of interested in, is strawberry milk. I think that sounds really good. Let's see what else we got. Also got ice cream. Got just white. I guess it's just white chocolate. I don't actually know. I don't know what this is, but it's very pretty. That's another strawberry milk. I also have a melon. What do we think, chat? I already did sweet potato. Strawberry milk does sound good. I'm curious. Strawberry or orange? Do you have an orange? I have an orange, I think. Yeah, this one. Oops. This one? If you're doing orange, I'll do orange. Yeah, you wanna do that one? Let's do that one together. Alright, we're gonna try chocolate orange. Is it gonna be orange? Or I'll wait till you get yours out. I won't rush the chocolate orange. Give you time to Kit Kat. I'll get the next color while you're getting... Got it, let's do it. Moment of truth. For the price, Chad, these are just fun. Yeah. I think if you want to get the one specifically, you can look at my throne. I think you can actually see the previous gifts. Exclamation throne will get you there. Alright, it's milk chocolate. Ugh. So not the white chocolate, it's fine. Ooh, not good. The smell. You're not a fan? You know, I don't think I like the combo. I think... Oh, there's this wafer that has a sick smell. Do I like chocolate and orange? I don't think I do. I think it reminds me too much of cleaning products. This is chocolate orange hoot. I think it's just giving cleaning product to me. You want it, Scott? Okay, you can have it. I'm good. It does have cleaning product flavor. Well, what do you think?
That's fine to me.
Okay, Scott, if you like chocolate orange. Like, I know at, like, Christmas there's the Terry's chocolate orange. If you like that, maybe you'll like it. I'm good. I'm good. Stop drinking cleaning products. Not for me. If you're a fan of the chocolate oranges, maybe for you, but not for me. But now we've tried it. The Tide Pods are orange and blue raspberries. Scott, stop. The peeps of Christmas season. Yeet the oranges. Live Menace, welcome in. You came in at the perfect time. So I'm trying to, Listen, cilantro tastes like soap and everyone puts it on stuff. Every time I look up a recipe and they just have like a giant thing of cilantro, I'm just like, My face is red, probably. My face gets red a lot. I'm glad I got to try it, but I think that'll be the only one I have. I think I'm good. I don't think you've ever had cilantro? How to ruin a recipe in one easy step. Add cilantro. I wish I liked it. Because it is in a lot of stuff. But I definitely have the this tastes funky gene. Cilantro's good, Scott, stop. Not if you have the tastes like soap gene. Gross. Your family has a fun gene that cilantro tastes like blood. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's better or worse. Welcome in, how are you? Yeah, like I know that flavor you're talking about. We have that like irony taste. Goodness. Welcome in. You know those spices and flavors we added? What if we override all of it with this one herb? What if we take all subtlety away? Cilantro. It is really funny because I think the cilantro fans are like big cilantro fans too. Like they add a ton of it. It very much seems like a love or hate it situation. Have seen the Naughty Santa talk? I think I got the email for that one too. Also, I'm getting torchies today. I think I've had that one and it was good. It's been a while though. Probably last year. Chorizo, shrimp, and avocado. I'm pretty sure I got it last year and it was good. Torchies does sound good. Enjoy. Do some queso. I know you will. I know you get that queso. That was good. Why is it called the Naughty Santa? Because they always name they have a taco of the month. So that's their taco of December. My favorite is, well, I don't think they did it this last year. Usually August, they had the, like, really, really spicy ones. They're very good. Yeah, each month they have a custom taco. Only available that month. My dad loves cilantro, brother, and I hate it. Just, cilantro skips a generation. Okay, I think I like that better, where they're a little more tied into the jacket. I think that looks a little nicer. Not just, like, hanging out on their own. Here in Japan, there's an ice cream with fish flavor. I guess I'll put the Kit Kat orange in that category. I don't know if I'm on board with that either, yeah. Yeah. Diva Footbeard, he has a hand beard. Yeah, look at all those hands. That is actually, I think one of his attacks is he can reach out with his hands. I think I saw that in the deck when I was going through it last night. So that's fun. That's fun. You missed the Kit Kat of the day, Avian. I tried chocolate orange and did not care for it. Not a fan of chocolate orange. That was... ew. Ew. Does he throw a long-range Colt? If it was easier to get to, I would go get it. And you guys can look through all of the fun. Because I think one of the places you can hit is actually his bells. There's something about the cane. The horns I did find. What else was there? Sometimes they've got like funny stuff on the cards. I'm trying to remember if there's anything specific. Marmoka? The matcha's been my favorite. That's very good. The other one I think will be good is strawberry milk. That sounds very good. If that one's not good, I'm going to be really sad. Didn't read the attacks, but yeah, there's a... I feel like I saw a couple things where it's like, oh, that makes sense. Or yeah, that's on the mini. But I was doing a quick scan just to see if there's anything about this. And in fact, they do call them horns, so... glad I looked. Match of the Match is really good, yeah. There's still time to be Nikki's loudest chatter. It's true. Apparently those Twitch recaps are, like, still going. Because I went back to check it again last night, and they had changed. You can spam the shit out of my chat and maybe be... Don't actually do that, but there is time. Kind of beat spam the end. That's right. Spam the end through them. Fine. I'll go lurk outside. Not keep your top spot. I lack the consume emote. Can't catch the king, daddy. His emotes were a trip that he shared. I'm just honored to be part of them. Honored to be part of them. Alright. Why is picking hair color so hard? There's just so many. So many little child heads of hair to paint. And I can't pick colors to save my life. I feel like the blondes and stuff are gonna stand out the best. So let's get some of that. We'll take that. That's the same color. Just kidding. 1 second. My back is hella sore from workout yesterday. Out of the way. Your friend's like Cliff is gonna running down the hall shouting for Cass. Nikki is honored to be a part. But you're doing an ink until I saw brush. Like, I don't really work with inks. Nope. I tend to stick to a lot of the, honestly, I stick to mostly acrylic because I don't have to switch out brushes or mediums or things like that. It's easier to just keep rocking the acrylics. I don't have to have more stuff on my desk. Like a lot of people use oils. I don't want to have to keep all that stuff back here. No, I use mostly just acrylics because it's easier. Especially with commissions where I'm swapping back and forth a lot. Do redhead? If we can find a good spot for one. Just trying to, I guess, split them up a little bit here. Their paint sales are nice and bright. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I tend to do that. We'll pick out a few for our blonde. And we'll pick out a few for another. Some of them just have like the tiny little like cartoon little swirl of hair on their forehead. All right, for red here, let's do a darker red to start. Do I have corn red out? I don't. Take that too, actually. Get a few of our little redheads. We're gonna start with the corn and then we'll go up to a more muted orange. That might be a little too bright, actually. We'll come back to it. We got time. We got nothing but little baby faces to paint, so. We can come back to it. Oops. I think with a shade, a little bit of brown in there, it'll be fine. I think what else is going on. I feel like I'm very boring this week. Sorry, chat. Basically, my brain is on get ready for Christmas time off, so I really don't have a whole lot else going on. Scott has a Age of Sigmar tournament this weekend. I think I'm gonna do house stuff, play some games. That's about it. I'm pretty boring this week. Sorry. The only other thing is I do want to check out the Lego Fortnite stuff. Just because it looks fun. How about you guys, chat? What have you got going on for the rest of this week? As we highlight tiny baby faces. Is that what days you're taking off for Christmas? I think it'll be, because it's on a Monday, it'll be that Sunday before through that week. Probably what I'm going to take. But I need to throw it in the old Discord for you guys. Lego! Ooh. That really is like right up your alley, isn't it, Dee Dee? So cool they're doing that. You're never boring. You're delightful. Thank you, Otto. You're very sweet. The only other thing on my mind is tattoo on Friday, so Taking New Year's off too? I don't think so. I think we'll be back. It's kind of tricky with these holidays, like right in the middle of my normal stream schedule. I think we'll be back for New Year. We really don't do anything for New Year. We just take it lazy. Do you guys have New Year's plans? Anyone here do anything special for it? Like Christmas is an obvious one because we go over to my mom's house, so. New Year's, we're just kind of here around the house. It feels silly taking it off. They really did hit the nail on the head for you. Yeah, it's perfect for you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. If my friend Danny had internet, I would try to talk her into it, but she loves Minecraft. I don't know how much of the other combat and stuff she would like, but she loves Minecraft. Be interesting to see if she is interested. The poor thing doesn't have internet, other than like a hotspot at her new place yet, so. I have to match Autofire's opinion. You're always refreshing and calming. Thank you, I appreciate that. I feel bad sometimes because my job is to talk, and sometimes, I don't have a lot to talk about. I do have a question though. Autofire, did you figure out your tattoo stuff? I think last time you had mentioned an artist wasn't, it didn't work out the way you were hoping. Did you find someone to go to for that? I'll be painting and playing games all through the holidays. Let's go. I find it amusing how relevant they made the dodge roll in the Lego game. It tickles my soul's fancy. Those kids gonna learn today. Danny gonna learn today. Except for new tattoos on Friday. Which character is it gonna be? It's gonna be Vegeta. He's gonna be on, I think, I'm gonna talk to my artist. He needs to be back here at my tricep. So he'll be a little harder to see on stream, but when I rock the tank top, he'll be basically my entire back arm. I need to make sure that that's gonna work with the design. But that's the plan as of now. We've been busy, haven't had a chance to look at it. Gotcha. Hopefully after the new year. Okay. I just knew you had been talking about it, so figured I'd ask. What is up, Brush? Hold on. Come on now. Vegeta, he likes the bad guys? Yeah. Vegeta was one of my first anime crushes. Yeah. It's true. Good? I think we're good. Just checking on release date for the Flash Shooter Court Army box. It's actually still available in the web store? That's surprising. What is the... just because I'm confused with long pre-orders. I know we've ordered it. Okay, it's this Saturday. Eventually I'm gonna get my sleeve on. It's based on baking. Let's go. I love tattoos. Would you do the whole sleeve at once? Or would you do bits at a time like I am? I kind of wish I had designed a whole thing at once, but I don't think you know until you start actually doing it. 23 tattoos now. My husband's just like, wait till after your first one before thinking about getting more. Nope, you're gonna be all set, Autofire. I was the same way. Oh, you're gonna be all set. The same as my right arm, just a half sleeve with one design. Part of me wishes I had planned it all out in the beginning, but between just being ready to go and just money involved with that, I'd have to save for a lot longer. I was just ready to go right then and there. Decided to just go for it. But if I could do it again, I'd probably do that. Alright, I'm gonna do just like a Seraphim sepia wash on some of these hair that we did. Only black tattoos. Primitive like an old sailor. Black and gray work can be very pretty. The, my other arm, I'm considering getting some manga panels, and they would be the, at least some of them, the black and white work. Right arm is water flowers and central design. Ooh, of a mandala. That sounds pretty. And then my favorite book, baked goods to make fire and an Aries skull. That sounds cool. Yeah, I got you. So got it planned. Just a matter of, sorry, this cloth is confusing me. Because there's, well, I guess his foot is against the cloth. I'm just gonna leave it. Leave it. If I mess with it, I'm gonna goof it up. So I'm just gonna leave it. Okay. We getting into the final push here, chat. I'll have touch-ups I do like outside of stream as I find stuff. Here, we're in it now. Well. Will, hello. How are you? We're trying to finish Creepy Santa today. What you got? Ooh, a watercolor palette tattoo on my wrist. Those watercolor tattoos are so pretty. I don't know if that's part of the palette idea. Some of those are so pretty, the color work. It me, your loudest fan. Actually. Apparently those keep updating well. Right now, or last time I checked, Avian is my loudest fan. Last I looked, it's actually Avian. Apparently it keeps going. Actually. It keeps going. Didn't know that. Yeah, baby has some curly hair. Oh, it's texture. You've been dethroned, you have! Daddy dethroned? You've been dethroned. Sorry. I don't know when it actually stops, but as of right now, it's Avian. How could this be? Twitch decided to keep the fun rolling, I guess. Yeah, more exclamation points? Yell louder. Avian just running a bot script in offline chat to take him now. Wow. Getting intense for the Twitch recap here. Getting intense. Okay. Also wearing a little bit of cloth. Rocking the black to keep it simple. Welcome back, Connor first. Just got home. Glad you're home. Welcome. I need to up my volume down. I need to take his throne. I'll be Lord of Chat and Ravens. Apparently it's still up for grabs, says Twitch. Absolutely go for it. How goes Creepy Santa? We're in the thick of it of getting him finished on our first. We're down to all the nitty gritty details at this point. We've got to get non-metallics kind of buttoned up. Huh. Painting the little kids, I think, has been the most difficult bit. There's so many of them. And trying to figure out bits and hair color and all that. I think that's been the worst part. Which, I mean, it's definitely the creepiest part, so it tracks. But yeah, we're getting down to the last bits here. This will be the last stream of them, for sure. Will wasn't your biggest fan either. Feels bad. feels real bad. Behold, a usurper to the dance of volume has come. I'm gonna clean up where we did some shading. You can only handle so much disappointment in 5 minutes on stream, right? We're just teasing Will. What are you up to today, besides being bullied by chat? Besides that, what are you up to today? Best Christmas painting project ever. It's kind of fun having a creepy one. I'm kind of digging it. Oh. I'm so sore. Oh. I'm not taking a rest day until tattoo day, so I've gotta just fight on through it here. Plus, I got work tonight, so I made some Taco Bell and hit the hay. Enjoy your Taco Bell. That sounds real good. Before I start my diet, I'm gonna have to hit up Taco Bell one more time. Though I can still Power Bowl, I suppose. Just no Crunchwraps for a bit. Enjoy your Crunchwrap Supreme dreams. Power Bowl to get Power Swell, I was gonna say. If I do go, that'd be what I'd have to get. Alright, we're to the mask. Mask and finishing up the kiddos, which is draining me a little bit. Just take a little break. Playing a sweet song on Christmas for my family. Atnas is not gonna be angry. I'll only take my brother. Just playing ahead for Atnas. There you go. So I have a spot for most sardonic fan. Most eloquent, or the viewer the most flair? This is Twitch chat we're talking about. Sorry to say, but no. But no. We do have the other, we have the other skulls to do. If I need a break from kiddos, that's the thing to do, so let's just do it. Let's just knock them out. That's why I figured it'd be easy to spot. Streamer murders their chat live on the air. Oh, you guys have seen Twitch chat in those big streams. You guys have seen them. I don't say anything. You guys have been in the Warhammer reveal streams. The E3. Oh, rip E3. Did you guys see? E3 is officially dead. Those video game reveal streams. You've seen them. Would you call those eloquent? Show guard. Where are the Marines? There's too many Marines. When Darktide? When Silksong? Did he bark here? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and mute ahead of time, chat. Catch you on the other side of the delivery. The one time she doesn't bark. I have no idea, Live Menace. I have no idea. It's says unpopular opinion. E3 killed itself when it started being more of a public show than an industry show. I was gonna say, it was already on its way out. Some people were trying to blame COVID, and that was just not it. But I know I'm with you, Wasted Mind. I'm with you. Plus, from what I had read, it was like a big crunch on the developers too to get like the demos and everything together. I just realized we have this entire we have that entire bottom of the bag to paint. Shampoo, welcome in. How are you? You catch me before my breakdown. How are you? We're painting Atnas from Kingdom Death. Here is what we've got so far. But I just realized I have this entire piece down here to paint. Oh no, not you too. I'm sorry. What are we working on? What have you got? Yeah, let me take a quick break here. Let me just reset. Align my Shakiras, and then we can continue. Okay. She's evolving. She's keeping us on our toes, yeah. I didn't know E3 was still alive to begin with. I thought it died years ago. It kind of became the Summer Game Fest stuff when our boy Jeff took over. I think COVID accelerated the collapse of the rotting corpse. I think that's probably part of it, yeah. Let's see. I'm painting up. Oh, Bo-Katan from Shatterpoint for my sister for Christmas. Love that. How fun. How are the Shatterpoint minis to paint? I haven't picked up any. Not my jam, but it's really cool seeing other people work on it. They're great. Good. Glad to hear that. My ship waifu isn't winning their yearly poll. Those with big cannons are? Yeah. Big cannons, apparently pretty popular. Okay, chat. Okay. We're gonna work on the skulls, like we were. And then we will figure out the bottom. Which may be, honestly, a very quick, very simple non-metallic down there. Where if we can get the sides together, I'll be happy with that. Don't get me started on Jeff. I do think that we need to split these up a bit between Game Awards and Summer. We can't have it all on Jeff, especially with how those last Game Awards went. I think we need to split this up a bit. I am thankful for him, like, saving some of it and, like, giving a place to do all that, but it can't all be him. Just can't. Let's say, I painted up some battle droids for my friend, ask him to be my best man. I put them together and painted tuxes on them. That's adorable. I love that. How fun. We actually painted our cake toppers for each other. So I painted one of Scott's Dark Angels, and he painted one of my Space Wolves. So we did a bit of that as well. That's so cool. I love that. One of my favorite photos from the day. So our photographer took the minis and our rings and got photos of them. E3 is now dead, yep. Yep. Kingdom Death with so many details. They do. I do love Kingdom Death minis. I'm just... After, like, a few, like, days on him, I'm ready to get him finished up, and then I just realized that piece is hiding down there. So, mini breakdown, but now we attack. That's all. I was just telling chat how close we were to finishing, and then that whole piece is just not painted. I was watching a YouTube video called An Awards Ceremony with Basically No Awards. Yeah. Yeah. When you're rushing your developers off stage after, you know, one of the biggest moments of their life. We probably need to reevaluate this. Kinda messed up, honestly. My girl Hood probably not getting much love either. The Azure Lane, let's say most of that fan base definitely has a type. It's in 41st, even 38th. I don't even know how many there are. They just doing like top 100, or I actually know how many there are. How many waifus are there in Azure Lane? Do you realize the crocodile had a hidden face above the normal? I did, yeah. There's a lot of details in Those minis. I do love how many I don't find until I'm painting. Like, until I'm trying to finish something up. It's like, oh, what is this doing here? You're not supposed to be here. 538, according to the poll ranking. Please. Trying to think who my favorite is. I think Biloxi's really pretty. But I'm sure she's also not doing great. Yeah, like man, some of that's gross. Oops, guess you ruined one of your I'm sorry, ruined 3 of my brushes. What happened? Sorry, I read that as 1 of your 3, but 3 brushes. What happened? Commissions are closed because I've been overwhelmed. I might be picking up 2 new commissions this month because I'm question mark. You have to figure out this question mark business. I got overloaded because I was also question mark for too long. Now we finally got it. I want to say a big ol' thank you to my clients for understanding as we get commissions figured out this year. The new system has helped my mental health dramatically, but I know it's taking a little bit to catch up, so thank you everyone for being sweet and understanding. It's going to be much better for me going forward, but it's taking a little bit to catch up. So thank you everyone for understanding. I appreciate it. I got nothing but time. They're going to look sick. I'm excited to dive in once we get a few more things wrapped up. 211 for Biloxi. Yeah, I know she's not a popular one. I just think she's very, very pretty. I didn't get the paint out of the ferrules. I didn't clean the paint out of 2 of them. Oops. Yep, that'll do it. If you have a brush soap, you can try to revive them. There's the Masters brush soap, and there's also the Winsor Newton that you can soak them in. If you do exclamation gear, those should be on my gear page if you want to look into them. They can potentially be saved. I use those to save my dry brushes, so I'm going to point you that direction. Yeah, exclamation gear will get you them. Those are affiliate links, so thank you to everyone who uses them. And they do come back to help support the stream. But they're all listed there. If you are outside the States, shipping, obviously, because that's a US Amazon. But at least you have all the details to find it on your local one. We still talk about that dad blast abomination of naval warfare? Yes, there is now apparently waifu voting. When you fail the CAPTCHA 3 times in a row, maybe I am a robot. Maybe. I'd say embrace it, Jazzy. Embrace your full robot potential. Thankfully, super cheap brush. That's good. Yeah. It's the worst when it's your really pricey brush that you either forget or I've had it where I've accidentally like drug a brush through super glue. Been really mad at myself. All right, chat. I'm trying to figure out if I want to work on anything else before we wrap up here. You need to take a little break and come back. That finding the bottom of the bag actually did kind of goof me up. Sorry. That was a deflating moment there for me. We do have more non-metallic to work on. Ow, God. We're gonna get them on a base too. I'm just ready to be done. Ready to be done. I like calligraphy. The Da Vinci brushes, the extra long here. I know a lot of people like the Da Vinci. I need to get a few to try. I've not actually tried them yet. Super glue is just the end. Worst I've done is load it up and then taking the dogs out. Oh no, I forgot about while I scrolled social media. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had like dotted some super glue onto my my paper towel just to like clean off the tip or something while I was working on things, and I didn't think about it, and I just dragged my brush right through it. And I'm still angry about it, as you can tell. Still angry about it. It was a dumb thing to do. We believe you. Thank you, Termican. I just might need a break for today. We will get him done, but I may need a little break. Will's confused. The naval warfare popularity poll is clearly about naval warfare. Yeah, that's my D-Gen comment of the week. Yeah, who does best in naval warfare, obviously. The ones with big cannons. It's just science. It's facts. You're just in time, Ravenlord, as it turns out. You're actually just in time. You can never miss it, true. It always comes back around. It's always there, lurking under the surface of chat, like a submarine. Like, I was gonna try and name one, but I think they're all numbers. And I don't remember submarine numbers, I'm sorry. Let's say I use Maestros for detail work, but the Artist Opus are my workhorses. I switched to Raphael a while back. It was when I was doing Rosemary and Co. But those became a pain to kind of import in. So I switched, and I just haven't gone back to anything else. I really like them. But I probably should pick up some other brands just to, like, be able to speak to them on stream. Like, be able to compare them and people have questions. But that also requires money. I tend to just stick with the ones I like. I need to torpedo any sensible conversation with lewd. You're here to torpedo. I want to look up Azure Lane, but I'm scared. It is a mobile game with pretty ladies that are ships. I don't know if that helps or hurts, but there you go. That's what it is. It's girls, but also ships, and they do wear clothes. It's okay to Google. Yeah, you can Google. They're pretty. I have found that if I'm doing anything else on my phone, I stop playing Azure Lane. So like right now, I have to keep up with my Fitbit and my Duolingo. So it takes like all of my phone time, and I end up not playing. Just a weird little realization I had the other night. Too busy keeping this this silly creature alive. I can't do it for others. Those disabled such a good hair. Yeah, they're very nice brushes. I do recommend. Hold the paint nicely. Hold the water nicely. Alright, chat. I don't think I can do it anymore. I need a break. Before I tackle this bag that's just giving me nightmares. We're so close, though. So close. So what I have left is cleaning up the rest of the non-metallic. I want to make it a little bit shinier, add a little bit more contrast. I've got a little bit more work to do on the skin tones for Kiddo here and bag. And then the bag to finish up, and I think I'm gonna call that good. Is there more we can do? Probably. So I want to do it? No. Oh, and the mask. I gotta figure out how to make that creepy. But that's small compared to some of the other stuff. So yeah, I know it's an earlier day, but I think I'm gonna end it here just because I need a break. I need to not look at him for a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. Go get a crunch wrap. I'll see what I got here. I'll probably save that for when I go post office, whenever that is. But love how the cloak worked out. Thank you. I'm really happy with it too. I think that's for like the theme we had in mind. I think it came together without being just a lot of just the blue. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming to hang out. I really appreciate it. I'm going to look for someone to raid, so hang tight for me. Let's see who is on today that we can go over and share some love. We will be on YouTube tomorrow, so let me get that into chat if you guys want to come join us. I'm not sure exactly what we will have, but we will do some painting over there. We also have our Discord, which is where we hang out in between streams. If you want to come join us there, show off what you're working on. And then my socials. I actually need to get some new stuff up this week, but if you want to see some of the other projects we're working on, those are there. So yeah, thank you again for all the support. I love you guys. Hang tight. We'll see if there is someone we can raid, and I will see you guys tomorrow over on YouTube. Bye-bye.